It's hard enough facing the truth about residential schools. It's even harder to face how the colonial and white superiority thinking behind those schools and their long existence continues to shadow the thinking of non-Indigenous Canadians like me. I only started facing this truth and realizing how much it hinders reconciliation when I put myself in a position to meet and work with some Nishnaabe in Southwestern Ontario. It was a part of their territory where an 1827 treaty with their forebears had set the stage for my forebears settling there in 1832. Here's the book I wrote about that experience. It's about being challenged to change and changing, or at least starting to. Come listen to how it begins. November 2018. On a cool grey day in late autumn, I stood outside the former Ipperwash Army Barracks, where Cully George Mandica has lived since 1995, the year her brother, Dudley, was shot by the Ontario Provincial Police. There were 200 years of social, cultural, and political alienation between the woman on the other side of the door and me. Yet somehow, according to Indigenous ways of thinking about which I was starting to learn, this woman and I were related, as was Dudley, through a treaty. We were even treaty kin. I knocked on the door, my mouth dry, my heart thumping in my chest. I waited, my eyes on the small square window set in the faded wooden door. The curtain moved. I stood there waiting, feeling conspicuous as a pickup truck drove by on the road just beyond where I stood, slowing down as it passed. Someone had noticed me. I felt so conscious, clearly a white person, Shaganash, on this remnant of ancient Nishnaabe territory. I continued to stand there, not wanting to knock again, but not wanting to give up either. The door opened a few inches. In the darkness of the opening, I saw a short woman, brown skin, dark brown eyes, chin-length gray hair. "Yes," she said, her voice hard. I told her my name. I knew it was pretty late, I said, but I had come to offer her my condolences at the death of her brother. She looked at me hard. I held her gaze. Brown eyes on blue, blue eyes on brown. She stepped back, pulled open the door. "Come in," she said. To know what happens next, buy the book. And join me on this path I've found toward reconciliation. It's a healing journey.